everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams has the connection to Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready, break.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie.
2nd down, here's Brissett again. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Defense coming off that incompletion. Needs one more stop here on 4th. He beams one deep right side. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-0 lead. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Kate, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Boswell to add the PAT. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now.
Brissett with it on first. Complete out to the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get it.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Working quickly here. Second and 10 now. Jones reels it in. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the pistol, Williams. Buying some time left. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And they come away with some points on that series.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, go!
From the shotgun, Brissett. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Komet brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Bears dealing with 4th and 8. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 4. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air yet again, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put